to Monza for the 5th and penultimate round of the 2020 Michelin Le Mans Cup. This weekend we have not one but two battles for titles in both classes, GT3 and LMP3. With 24 cars on the grid, ready to get the action started, let's get it underway.
With 3 wins so far this season, Iron Lynx top the GT3 point standings, 28 ahead of the first of the Kessel Racing cars that is still, mathematically at least, a title contender.
Everything we was very well prepared, very unlucky on the first race because we lost a lot of points which we are trying to recatch, of course. If we will be even on the front but just a little bit, maybe that will be not enough. They are very fast in the race, we are okay, we can beat them or be very close. Then of course it's easier to make mistake even for them because now they are really comfortable situation.
Third in the standings is the second Kessel Racing car, and that's been driven since Road to Le Mans by Murat Kuhadaroglu.
It's nice. I was hearing about the series for a long time. I consider myself as a real bronze or a real amateur driver since I've been racing only for 4 or 5 years. I'm just trying to enjoy racing. So being in the top 5 should be a good result for me. I mean, podium is still far away, but who knows? It's racing. Anything can happen.
For the first time since 2017, there's a McLaren on the grid, joining the 6 Ferraris and the Porsche. Behind the wheel, the experienced Ollie Milroy.
It's great to be here, and we've obviously felt very welcome. You know, everyone at Le Mans Cup's been really welcoming. Racing with Brendan Iribe, my teammate, so it's his first year at GT3 racing. It's a series that we're looking at for next year as well. The series is very AM friendly. There's so much track time, and then the AM has to do the qualifying, so they kind of get used to the pressure of the qualifying, and it's just great practice for them. It's a really good experience.
Three-time and reigning champions DKR Engineering lead the LMP3 standings, 19 points ahead of Cool Racing. We asked both teams to share their thoughts about their rivals. They're a really strong team, always reliable, lots of performance, no mistakes, very tough to beat. They've got an excellent driver lineup, a very quick silver and a fantastic bronze. A really good lineup. They've got a big experience in the Michelin Le Mans Cup. It's important for us to be able to compare ourselves well to them.
It's good to see that the new team is getting up the pace so fast.
They're lucky. They've got a 2020 Ligier. I know DKR pretty well. I raced for them in the past. They've got a really good competitive spirit. Ligier worked really hard in the winter, and Cool Racing are at a good level. We can't say yet that we're at their level, but we try to get as close as we can to them.
Clearly they have a very motivated team, some motivated engineers.
They're really quick. We fight hard against them, but there's no gap.
I think they learn a lot, they learn quickly. They're really consistent on the pace.
Really difficult, they're really strong. I don't think it makes too much of a difference if they've got one car or two, really. They seem to have luck on their side every time. Statistically, though, that should level out over the course of a season. You get the impression that there are no weaknesses. They're a great team, great competitors. This season has been very busy for Tony Wells and Rob Hodes. Their programme involves racing in both Michelin Le Mans Cup and European Le Mans Series with Nielsen. So why did they make that decision, and what are the benefits?
When I started doing some races in 2016 in ELMS, I realised that there was really, as the bronze guy, nothing to do on a Saturday. And I saw the Michelin Cup in 17. They introduced LMP3, which was a great decision. There's some logistics in order to make that happen. Obviously, we're in the car a lot. It's thoroughly enjoyable, you know, and it's a good format.
We have the P2 cars on track with us in ELMS. In MLMC, we're pretty much the front runners, and we deal with GT traffic as well. There's really, really phenomenal talent in both championships.
We're trying very hard to maintain competition. Obviously, with the new cars this year, we try different setups on the cars and swap between, and we back-to-back test.
Each car is a little bit different, so the same setup on both cars won't necessarily react in the same way, but they are different and they require different adjustments for me.
The tyre usage in ELMS, you got to think about that a bit more, because sometimes the tyres have to go 2 hours, whereas in Michelin Cup it's 1 hour, so you can use the tyre more, so the car can be maybe a bit more aggressive with the setup. We don't really have a separate race engineer. What we've got here, Sven, who runs the team. We've been like that since 2012, and I've been here since the very first race.
I like spending time with the team, with the guys that work on the car. They're so important, and that's the hard part, is to spend enough time with both teams.
It's like a family here. We're all friends and we go racing, and you know, we've just hopefully got a little bit more professional over the years. So when I started racing, I only had one suit, and that kind of lasted me about 4 years. And now the team give me new suits all the time, so I've got more suits than I've ever had.
We're ready to get the 5th round of the Michelin Le Mans Cup underway here in Monza. In LMP3, Nicola Molini clinched his 3rd pole of the season for Cool Racing, and in GT3, championship leader Rene Mastronardi got his 4th pole position of the season. Now let's go racing.
What a beautiful day to go motor racing, and what a fabulous location. Monza, one of the world's greatest racetracks. LMP3 pole sitter Cool Racing's Nicola Maulini. Pole position in GT3, the number 8 Ferrari. Iron Lynx leading the championship, of course, Rino Mastronardi at the wheel. And now we are ready to go racing for 2 hours around the Autodromo Nazionale. Alex Capadia on the outside of the front row. The number 3 DKR car lines up in 3rd place. Rory Penttinen in 4th on the outside of row 2. And here we go. Rushing down to the Rettifilio for the very first time. Cool tyres, grabbing brakes. This could be a disaster zone. Pressure on the leader from behind. And around the outside goes Rory Smith. Goes by Alex Capadia for 3rd. Looking for 2nd. Can't go by Jean Glorieux. Maurice Smith there as well. Oh, and Capadia almost in the gravel. Maurice Smith goes by him. And Alex Capadia down to 5th position and clinging on. Look at the United Autosports car coming the long way around the outside. That's Daniel Schneider in the 24 machine. And it is Nicola Maulini who leads from Jean Glorieux and Rory Penttinen. There is 21 Alex Capadia. Just being very cautious, holding off Daniel Schneider in the United car. A little further back, change for the lead. Mikhail Broniszewski in front in GT3. It was a cautious start for the 8 Kessel Racing Ferrari as well. And there is the Porsche. Nicholas Leutwiler starting there. He just picked up a place on the 67 Kessel Racing Ferrari. Chasing number 9, that's Emanuele Mario Tabacci in the other Iron Lynx car with the white highlights. Under the banking, they come down to Ascari. Oh, the Porsche pulls out. Nicholas Leutwiler in the Porsche Centrum Ober Zurichsee by TFT Machine picks up 4th place from the number 9 Iron Lynx Ferrari of Emanuele Maria Tabacci. Oh, trouble in the pit lane. Looks like a single tyre change for Alex Capadia. That must be a puncture rather than a flat-spotted set. So Nicholas Leutwiler in 4th place, chasing Rino Mastronardi in the number 8 Iron Lynx car. Number 9 is still right behind there. Tabacci in the number 9 car, chasing Leutwiler. Replay here, Rino Mastronardi going by Brendan Iribe. That's the Optimum Motorsport entered McLaren. So change there for 2nd place in GT3. Mastronardi now clearly feeling he's got heat in the tyres enough to attack again. Oh, and trouble! Exiting Variante Ascari and backwards into the barriers. That's Tony Wells, the Nielsen Racing driver. Wells in the pit lane after that incident, out of 9th place. Replay here at the Roger Edex Sports. Patrice Lafargue gets too much of the curb on the way in, spins, and in the gravel he goes, and he is well buried.
We are under safety car.
That gives the extremely experienced marshals here a chance to rescue the Edex Sport car and some clear-up operations as well, as we get ready to go back to green.
Car 74 reported to the stewards for not respecting safety car speeds and gaps.
That's really bad news for the GT3 race leader. Mikhail Broniszewski being reported to the stewards could well be a drive-through penalty. Back to green flag racing, Nicola Maulini leading across the line. Jean Glorieux now maybe under threat from Rory Penton. Look behind though, Maurice Smith defending hard. That's 4th place. Oh dear, Nicola Mellin on the grass. Maurice Smith didn't give him much room there. And it looks like Mellin is stuck.
We are under safety car. We are under safety car.
Back under safety car conditions then as they rescue Nicola Mellin. Unfortunately, the racing experienced driver having to be towed out of harm's way. So 2 brief safety cars in the first 30 minutes. Back to green flag racing here in Monza once more. And again, Nicola Maulini pulling away from Jean Glorieux. Maurice Smith in 4th, maybe coming under pressure from the United Autosports car under braking. Maurice wasn't quite up with Rory Penton at the restart. And this time, everybody's safely through. There's your GT3 leader. Oh, and just avoids contact. Meanwhile, Nicholas Leutwiler in the Porsche chasing Brendan Iribe for Optimum in that McLaren. Mikhail Broniszewski just puts an LMP3 car between himself and the rest of the GT3 rivals, and the dust being kicked up by the McLaren. And here comes Leutwiler in the Porsche. He's got a great run going through. He goes on the inside. And look right behind him. Here comes the number 9 Ferrari as well, the Iron Lynx car. Up into 4th place, is he? Yes, he is. Turns into Ascari and just squeezes through. That was robust, wasn't it? Oh, and a huge accident. 1, 2, 3, at least 3 cars, 4 cars damaged maybe. So what happens? That's Patrice Lafargue for Edex Sport. Spins off the curbs, hits the barriers, and he comes back across the road, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Tony Wells misses the dramas, but everybody else behind is caught out. There's the United car, John Schaumann, Mikkel Jensen for CD Sport, Christoph Kress involved as well. And here is Kress back in the pits. Let's hear from Edex Sport and Nick Minassian.
I think it's just he went really wide on the exit of turn 10 in Ascari, and bottomed out with the car and went back inside and hit the wall. It was a big impact. I just can't wait to see him back here. He's walking, he's fine, and you know, that's racing. It's just an unfortunate incident that you never want to see, you know, but at least him is okay.
Tough break for the team, but luckily driver is all right. Back to green flag racing after our third safety car period. We're still not yet at the 1 hour mark or the pit stop window. Battle for second place. Rory Penttinen all over the back of Jean Glorieux. The DKR number 3 car has a little bit of a wibble under braking. Nicola Maulini, the race leader, has a little bit of a lock-up. Hangs on in front though. With all the interruptions, not much has changed in terms of the top positions. Rory Penttinen in the Graf racing car, though, really looking to make up some ground now. Under the banking, too wide, and this is Alex Kapadia down the inside of the grain market number 20 car of Mark Crader, so he goes through for 7th place.
Drive-through penalty, car 74, for disrespect of safety car procedures.
And that was after the first safety car, wasn't it? That is our race leader in GT3, Mikhail Protasevsky. But look at this, Rino Mastronardi, whether he knows about the penalty or not, goes through for the lead. Big change there. That's the points leader going back ahead of their only mathematical challenger. And the Porsche is very close as well. Drive-through penalty, that's a big hit for the 74 Kessel Racing Ferrari. Mikhail Protasevsky desperate to stay in front. And just too desperate. Maurice Smith with the green highlights for Cool Racing in 4th place. Right behind is Alex Kapadia. Well, he was very cautious at the start. Don't forget, started 2nd on the grid. Lost some places early on. Then that puncture right on the opening lap. Now he is making up ground though. Into the pit lane, the race leader, Nicola Maulini. So this is the first of our regular stops. Jean Glorieux handing over to Laurence Heur at DKR Engineering as well. This then is the battle for the lead. Alex Kapadia chasing down Rory Penttinen in the 26 Graf racing car. Penttinen goes out very wide. Kapadia with a tight line on the exit of the Parabolica, and it's going to be a race on the pit lane. 60 kilometers an hour maximum speed. Kapadia handing over to Moritz Krantz at Müllner Motorsport. Here's your leaders, Edouard Coopé ahead of Matthias Kaiser and the headlight flashing at Laurence Heur. So where's the Müllner Motorsport car? There it is at the side of the track. Looks like the right rear wheel has come loose on the way out of the pits. And that's disaster. DKR, Laurence Heur putting in the moves here on the Graf racing car for 2nd place. Squeezes through. And Fabien Laverne in the pits at MV2S with big damage. Iron Lynx number 8 is in, the championship leader number 9 doing its driver change as well. At least they're not nose to tail. And yellow flags out for the 21 car at the side of the track.
We are having trucks moving between T5 and T7 to remove the car which is stranded there.
Out of the Lesmos, nothing Moritz Krantz can do. The wheel or the nut has come loose, and that's their race over.
Full course yellow has been removed.
With the red wings, Edouard Coopé for Cool Racing is our race leader in LMP3. Laurence Heur 2nd for DKR Engineering. The DKR car now looking for the race lead down into the first corner. Both garages watching intently. Laurence Heur tries to go the long way around the outside. Does Coopé get it all together under braking? He does. Does he drift out wide? He doesn't. But look at Laurence Heur, chases the throttle. And now through Curva Grande, he's going through on the inside. And that will put him on the outside line, though, for braking at the Roggia, unless he can get his nose in front. Little wobble there in the slipstream for Edouard Coopé, and a huge moment under braking. Laurence Heur, has he gone through? He has.
Okay, we are in the lead. We don't need 30 seconds gap, so keep the tires, please.
Yeah, nearly 40 minutes left, so Edouard Coopé in 2nd place. Laurence Heur just doing enough to stay out of harm's way. Battle under braking at the Rettifilio. This is David Perel for the 74 Kessel Racing Team, going the long way around the outside of Ollie Milroy in that McLaren for 4th. Here's the lead battle in GT3. Nicolo Schiro in the number 9 Iron Lynx car. He's the race leader. Behind him is Porsche expert Julian Andlauer. The Porsche Zentrum Ober Zurichsee by TFT car on the inside, exiting the Parabolica. He's got the run there. Can't go all 4 wheels to the right of that white line. 2 is okay. He's got the inside line. Has he got the top speed? The Ferrari is right there under braking. Oh, and they're both squirming as they brake desperately late. But there is a lead change. The Porsche is in front. 4th place battle in LMP3. Garrett Grist for Nielsen. Matthias Kaiser in the Graf car just in front. Oh, and the Canadian goes a long way round the outside of the man from Liechtenstein. Oh, and so easy to do. Just gasses it up on the exit before the wheels are straight and loses all of that hard-earned time. Our race leader, Lawrence Herr for DKR Engineering, inside the final 20 minutes here at Monza. And the lead now out to 3 seconds. He's keeping the tyres alive. Second mandatory pit stop. This is Garrett Grist for Nielsen Racing. And all the LMP3 cars need to make that second stop for fuel. Final stop for Lawrence Herr for DKR Engineering. Oh, now it starts. Heading out of the pit lane inside the final 10 minutes. The DKR Engineering team again have been superb. Quick, clean, reliable. Final lap in Monza. And Lawrence Herr driving. Jean Glorieux watching from the garage with the rest of the DKR Engineering team. They've won 3 straight LMP3 titles in the last 3 seasons with a variety of drivers. And they are going to claim their 3rd win of the season here from 5 races in Monza. What a place to race, what a place to win yet again for DKR Engineering. Lawrence Herr will be delighted when he sees the checkered flag, and it is victory for the number 3 car yet again. GT3 victory heading towards Porsche Zentrum Ober Zurichsee by TFT. It's win number 2 of the year for them as Julian Andlauer takes the checkered flag. 3rd place for Giacomo Piccini will be enough. Iron Lynx are the GT3 champions.
Grandi ragazzi, bravissimi, anche oggi la macchina era perfetta. Incredibile.
Giacomo congratulating the team on a perfect car and a perfect day. And there are your 2020 Michelin Le Mans Cup GT3 champions. With DKR Engineering celebrating win number 3 of the season, they're joined on the podium by the number 37 car from Cool Racing and the 26 from Graf. In the top 10 overall, our top 2 in LMP3, with Porsche Zentrum Ober Zurichsee by TFT outracing both Iron Lynx Ferraris.
The car was great. I just had to build up the pace at the end. The fight was great for I think a couple of laps, and finally we took the advantage and got the win today. So very happy with this.
Julian Andlauer and Nicholas Lloyd-Weiler winning in GT3. Nicola Schiro and Emanuele Maria Tabacci taking second ahead of Rino Mastronardi and Giacomo Piccini, the new champions in the number 8 Iron Lynx Ferrari. So with Iron Lynx crowned 2020 champions, 4 cars will battle for the runner-up spot, 3 Kessel Racing Ferraris and the Porsche.
It's been a great season, yes. Everything has gone so well. The team has done a perfect job since the first race. Really very happy today.
Congratulations to our champions on a job well done.
Feels really good. The car was just a dream to drive. I was able to push the whole race, and it was a really nice race for me, just for the feeling.
Joining Laurence Her and Jean Glorieux on the podium, Nicola Maulini and Edouard Coape for Cool Racing, and Rory Penton and Matthias Kaiser for Graf. DKR now need just one single point from the season finale in Portimao on the 1st of November to take their 4th straight Michelin Le Mans Cup title. Can they do it? Well, there's only one way to find out. Join us there. Until then, it's ciao from Monza.